Education Secretary Betsy DeVos is under fire over her proposal to cut funding to Special Olympics programs in public schools. It's just part of a plan that reduces federal education funding nationwide by $7.1 billion. Well, tonight we want to know who you think should fund Special Olympics programs. Go to WXYZ.com/vote and let us know. Meanwhile, 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell is live at one school where staff say Special Olympics has changed lives. And Kim, Special Olympics has so many different programs. What specifically would be impacted by these cuts?
Well, these federal dollars, they're spent on a program called Unified Sports. I'm live in Detroit, where about 50 schools in the Detroit Public Schools Community District have such programs, and there are about 250 Unified Sports programs across the state. To show you what a unified sports event looks like, this is one 7 Action News attended in Brighton as ESPN honored the district. Some of the athletes have special needs, some don't. They all compete together, building relationships they never forget. Danielle Arnold from the Special Olympics of Michigan says schools see a decrease in bullying and an increase in learning through the program.
They're learning that this population is capable of more than anyone ever expected.
Tell me, what was your reaction when you heard about these proposed cuts?
Well, I was really angry, obviously, because I'm very protective of our students.
Sarah Jardine is an adapted physical education teacher for students with autism in the Detroit Public Schools Community District. Right now, the district receives about $75,000 to make these programs possible. If Education Secretary Betsy DeVos's plan to completely eliminate federal funding to Special Olympics went through, she says she doesn't know what would happen.
We would lose vital programming for students with special needs in Detroit.
When lawmakers criticized DeVos for the proposed cuts and asked how many students nationwide would be impacted, she said the nation needs to spend fewer tax dollars.
We had to make some difficult decisions with this budget.
Again, this is a question of how many kids, not about the budget.
I don't know the number of kids.
It's 272,000 kids. That's all. I'll answer it for you. That's okay. No problem. It's 272,000 kids that are affected.
Is an awesome organization, one that is well supported by the philanthropic sector as well.
Sure. Detroit Public Schools Community District Superintendent Nikolai Vitti said, quote, "This recommendation is unfortunately another example of the administration's detachment from understanding and appreciating the beauty of traditional public education," end quote. Now, DeVos has lobbied for an overall shrinking of the nation's public education system and called for a voucher system that would allow parents to send their children to private schools. When it comes to the funding for this Special Olympics program at the federal level, it's $17 million that would be cut if her plan is carried out, and about $200,000 of that comes to Michigan. Reporting live, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
That's a tough one. Kim, thank you so much.